Hi guys, welcome to the GSL channel, and today I am here to discuss the MHCET 5-year paper. The MHCET 5-year paper was conducted in 2 slots, the morning and the afternoon, and I'm here to present you the analysis of that. My name is Paridhi and I'm a law mentor with IMS. Let's see how the paper shapes today. So today, the paper pattern for the 5-year LLB was very simple. They were having the legal aptitude, the general knowledge, the logical reasoning, English and mathematics. Overall, the weightage of the marks was 40, 30, 40, 30, and 10. And there were no negative markings. There were only, if you mark the answer, it is correct. That is 40, like maximum marks. Okay. And if there is anything wrong, you'll get a 0. No negative marking was there. The duration of the exam for both the slots was 120 minutes. That is total of 2 hours. Okay. Let's see how every section changed and how the slots, every slot, the paper was different. Okay. Now, as I said, the paper was conducted in 2 slots. The first slot was in the morning, where if you see the legal aptitudes was moderate. We will also discuss the questions. The principal fact questions were based on criminal and contract law mainly. And we had general knowledge, logical reasoning, English as easy to moderate. Maths, on the other hand, to be very honest, many of the students came to me and told me it was very easy. And logical reasoning was one of the sections which took a little more time than any other section in the slot 1, whereas in slot 2 the GK was like hardly 5 minutes. Like if you must be like if it is a basic questions which were there, which was very easy. Legal aptitude and logical reasoning in the second one were moderate as well as a little time taking. Same was English. English was also a little of extra time should be spent. It was not like a 10-15 minute paper for the second slot, whereas in slot 1 I could see that many of my students told me that it could be done in like 15 minutes. And maths again in the second slot also was very easy. Overall, the first slot paper, according to the understanding, what I gathered from the students was that overall the paper was easy in the first slot, very easy, I would say, and second slot, it was easy. Okay. Now see the section-wise changes. Okay. Now, when we talk about the legal aptitude or reasoning, the section test skills talk about the legal aptitude and some questions of reasoning. So it's a mix of it. It is not like a CLAT paper. It is a mix of principal fact questions, assertion reasoning questions, and GK questions. But this time in the 40 questions, there were very less questions related to principal fact. Exact number I don't have, but I think 5 or 6. Most of the other questions were LGK, that is the legal GK questions. Contempt of court, what is many sections of criminal law, contract law, what is sedition was also asked. So both the sections, both the slots, if you see slot 1 and slot 2, both had more of legal GK questions and less of legal reasoning questions. Okay, but legal reasoning also, the questions were related to torts, contracts, and criminal law only. Now, when we talk about logical reasoning, now we have 40 questions. Again, if you are already looking at logical reasoning and thinking it is a very tough section, that was not the true thing when it comes to slot 1 or slot 2. But overall, if you see the paper, you will see that it was one of the most difficult section, also time-taking section. Now, there were like statement conclusions, syllogisms, arrangements. There was 2 sets of arrangements in both slots, and it was taking around 10-15 minutes for every slot, every arrangement. Okay, so total of around 30-35 minutes were there for logical reasoning, specifically coding, decoding, blood relation, matrix arrangements. We have all done that in classes as well. So it was not something new, but yes, people who have practiced, I think, will score really good in this section. Coming to general knowledge, as I've always said, general knowledge will be static. as it was whole or static. There was very tricky questions also in GK, like who was the 13th president of India? Jharkhand was separated from which state? Now, I know these questions you should be aware because it's a geography question, but many award winners like Bharat Ratna award winners, important dates of Indian independence, 2011 census, some, I would not say current affairs because we are in 23 and 2020 COVID happened. So COVID vaccine questions were, some of them were there. Bermuda Triangle is on which sea? So overall GK was also easy. There are students who are reading GK regularly. They could do it in like 5 to 6 minutes. But if you are using, the options were very close. So you should be aware that what is the correct answer. You should have been well read. You cannot eliminate the option that easily because that was a little closer. Overall, GK was easy. Okay. Scores also we will discuss. Talking about English. Now, English, the good part was RC was not there. Antonyms were not there. These were the two things which did not come. But synonyms, correct the following: active, passive voice, direct, indirect, idioms, fit the correct verb. Okay. Fill in the blanks with grammar, tenses was there. Now, a 30 question again could be easily done in 10 minutes because there was no RC, but English is also something which you need to practice. Okay. So that was there about English. And math, I know there were students who have told me that I will leave math, but if you have left, you have really not made a very good choice because there were very simple questions: simple interest, compound interest, fractions, profit loss, time and work. In the first slot, there was questions related to calendars also, which is actually a logical reasoning, logical and analytical reasoning area, but it was asked in math as well. So I feel if you could really give some time, because the other sections are taking very less time, so if it like easily. Moving to expected scores. So what I feel, if the paper of both the slots can go from the range when it comes to English to 25 plus easily, because it was very easy paper. And mathematics, if you have attempted, it should go like 5 to 7 to 9 almost. Logical and analytical also should go 25 above. Legal aptitude, as I know the students like the subject, I think legal aptitude should go above 30, 35 and also above that. There will be very less chances of any question being wrong because it was very direct. General knowledge with current affairs, though like 2020. Otherwise, it can also be go to 25 to 27. Lowest in all these sections can go up to like 20 in English, 2 or 3 marks in maths, logical reasoning also 20, legal aptitude and logical legal reasoning around 25 to 30, general knowledge again 20. And overall, if you see, the best score can range between 1 to 2. We give you a rank of 150, 140 and above. But if you are scoring a little lesser, like around 100 or 95, then your score is 50 or 400 or 450. Okay. So if you are in the top 500, top 3 colleges are generally the best one, I would say. Opening rank of GLC will come around 144 for the general category. Okay. Also the outside Maharashtra category. But there is no much difference when it comes to the categories like the MS, like the Maharashtra category and OMS, because Maharashtra category population wise is more. So I'm guessing around 130, 134 rank will also get into, with category will get into GLC. And there are different colleges. I have listed out these colleges of Mumbai and one is of Pune. So this is the ranking or expected cutoff, which I am guessing the rank should range over here, but MHCET is little unpredictable. So hoping for the cap round, we will also release a video when the cap round will come. So I think I have helped you in understanding how the MHCET paper works. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I think that will help you in further admission processes also. MHCET 3 year analysis also we will be releasing soon. Thank you guys. Bye.